Hey everybody, it's GetJesse, as you know,
Alright.
and it's been a while since I've done an audio commentary or any kind of video on my YouTube channel. The reason for that is because I've been really busy in real life, and for the last month I've been working on a side project, which I'll get to. Now, of course, I will be talking about strategy and gameplay and things like that in this video about MAG. As you can see, this is a MAG audio commentary. But first, let me just mention that the side project that I've been working on for the past month is over on Blip TV. I don't know if you've noticed, but I have a Blip TV address, getjesse.blip.tv, on my main YouTube channel page. And if you go to that, you'll see that for the past month I've been busy making over 200 videos for 3 games, Outland, Brink, and LA Noire. And that's been a side project for me this past month. So if you have one of those 3 games, Outland, Brink, or LA Noire, go check those videos out, please. And with that said, let's talk about MAG and this game. Whenever I created this video, I didn't do quite the amount of heavy editing that I normally do, and I have barely glanced at the video, so I have no idea what happens in it. But I do know that the score is 62 kills with 10 deaths, and it is a Sabotage game. And we are on defense, and it looks like I'm on the A side, so let's start talking about this. I'm using the 45 bullet gun. I'm using the 4x optical scope. And looks like I am patrolling the left side. If you notice, during the start of the game, I actually took a lot of enemies out. And it looks like we have pushed them back, and we have basically created a brick wall for them around this area here. So now my job is going to just be to look around, patrol the area, and find people to kill, because I want to stop their progress completely. I want to draw a line in the sand and keep them from moving forward to the objective. So I just got killed by a grenade, but that's okay. Well, actually, I think it might have been a light machine gun. I don't remember. But anyway, I was killed, so now I'm spawning again. Looks like the far left side isn't that well covered. So I'm going to run this way and approach the enemy's front line from this direction. Now, as you can see, again, as I mentioned, I'm using the 4x optical scope. I really like the optical scope just because it provides me a way to fight the enemy at a distance that most enemies are not used to. When you shoot enemies at a distance with the optical scope, it initially catches them off guard, because most of the time in MAG you're used to fighting people at a mid to close range, not a mid to long range. And if you are attacked by someone at long range, it's usually a sniper. So when you've got me, a crazy guy, moving in towards you, and you're expecting me to run up to you and shoot you, I start shooting at you before I even get close to you. That's going to catch most people off guard. And if you use the 4x optical scope in the way that I'm using it right now, you will generally find that to be the case. So it looks like we've gotten the enemy to the point where we have effectively redlined them. And I can imagine that by now they are starting to either spawn on the B side, or they are starting to pull out their sniper rifles and shoot us from behind the red line. So I'm just going to continue to move back and forth behind this house, just looking for anybody to kill. I'm just looking, and oh, there's a red dot on the minimap, so I'm like, oh, I gotta go over here. I gotta kill these guys. Okay, so there they are. Time to kill them. And I do. They throw a grenade, so I back off. So this guy ducks behind the house, so looks like I have a teammate over there, so he's probably dead, got stabbed in the back. So now I'm just looking for guys to kill. I'm waiting for them to spawn and rush out here. Now let's talk about from the enemy's perspective. What would I do? What would you do as a team if you were on the enemy team right now? Well, for starters, do not rush out by yourself like these guys are doing, and have this little thing where they're kind of trickling in one at a time, and it makes it super easy for me to take them out one by one with my 4x optical scope. What you want to do in the enemy's position is form a group, get organized. If you have a mic, start talking to your team and try to get them to wait before they start attacking. Tell them to don't go out one by one. Tell them to stick with each other. You've got to stick together and push out as a team. And decide on what side you want to go to. Say, hey guys, let's push up the far right side. Or hey guys, let's push up the middle towards the church. You know, if you've got a mic, try to organize your team so that you can make some kind of progress and you can surprise my team and, you know, catch us off guard. Now, as you can see, we've got a bunch of guys protecting this left side, and like I said, we're forming a line in the sand along these buildings here and protecting the red line. So if you're on the enemy team, you may want to, if you can push hard on the far left side or up the middle, you can avoid roughly half of the people defending the red line. As you can see, if the enemy team were to push up on their far right side, which is my far right side, they would easily push to the objective and attack and flank us from behind because there's not that many people on that side right now. Yeah, as you can see, there's well, right now basically I'm one of my, let's see, there's, looking on the mini map, there's 4 people defending that far left side. Well, now basically 3, just me, one of my squad mates, and a blue dot. If I were, to me, that basically means that I'm the only strong force on this side right now, because you know, I have a pretty big ego when it comes to mags. So if I were faced with a squad of 8 guys rushing down this side right now, I'd be dead. There'd be nothing I can do. The only reason that I'm able to successfully defend this side right now and get so many kills and not die and, you know, just hold the enemy off is because they are trickling in 1 or 2 at a time, sometimes 3, sometimes 4, and that's in numbers that I can deal with. That's in numbers that I can easily deal with. And another thing about this is that when you're facing a good player that's defending something, you have to keep in mind that if he's a good player, like I am, like you just saw a few seconds ago, he will, if you're in a group of 3 or 4 people, he will, instead of taking your group head on, he's going to flank you and come in from behind. He's going to come in from behind, shoot you in the back, stab you in the back, and take out your group in a matter of seconds. So you always have to keep that in mind and be prepared. If you are facing a good player that's racking up those kills, they are more than likely going to do that to you if you move in. Especially in a situation like this where you're being redlined. So as you can see, there's a group of 3 or 4 guys in front of me here, and they are paying attention to the opposite direction from where I'm standing. So I came up from the opposite direction of where they're paying attention to, and I was able to easily take them out with my 4x optical sight. Watching this makes me want to play mag right now. Unfortunately, I'm a little too busy to do that, but oh well, I'll play it one of these days. Unfortunately, in the next couple of days, I'm about to get super busy with some real life stuff. So, oh, and I get caught from a sniper. That can happen. Yeah, snipers will catch you if you get shot up from some guys with assault rifles or submachine guns or whatever, and you avoid them and you round a corner, and then a sniper catches you. You know, with your health that low, a sniper can easily shoot you in one shot and take you out. So I'm patrolling the left side again. I just revived Soperphobiac, one of the guys in my clan. Long-time mag player. So it looks like they're starting to trickle in on this left side again. So I see 2 guys on the mini-map going up the left side, so I'm going to get ready to ambush them. One guy runs around the corner and gets quickly taken out. Another guy comes around to not do anything, just die. So I'm getting shot up, so I'm going to kind of back out of the action and find some cover. and I see that there's a guy over here, so I'm going to cut him off on this side. My teammates get knifed, so I'm going to rush in with guns blazing and take those guys out. So now the left side is all clear again. And I'm still just looking for more targets to shoot. Oh, and I get blasted. I get overwhelmed. That's usually how I end up dying, if I do die. I face a group of enemies and they catch me at the wrong moment when I'm vulnerable and out in the open, and I just get blasted to pieces. So I get revived by a teammate, so I'm going to move in and try to take these guys out. After they killed me, they kind of spread out in a bad way, and that allowed me to rush into this position right here in the middle of them and slowly pick away at their forces. But I get killed behind the corner as I run behind the building. It's a typical mag lag. But I must say, mag's lag is really, really good compared to the lag of a game like Call of Duty. Call of Duty has terrible lag compared to mag. I remember when I really got into mag, I used to complain about the lag a bunch, but after I played a game like Call of Duty and other games, I realized that, you know, the lag in mag is really not that bad. Those dedicated servers really, really help out. I cannot say how good the lag in mag compares to other games. So again, I am patrolling this left side over here, and I get killed by a teammate. Why did you do that? But a clan member revives me. So I noticed that this far left side is kind of weak, so I'm keeping my eye over there, because I noticed my teammates kind of bunching up in this area. So looking at my mini-map and seeing that situation, I can tell that I've got to keep an eye on this left side, or we might be flanked from behind. So as you can see, that's what I'm doing right here. I was just fired at on that previous position, so I'm moving around here on the side, see if I can surprise them like this. And I just got hurt, so I'm going to take cover behind whatever this thing is. And they are moving up the far left side, and one of my teammates just died, so I'm going to take them out. They're moving up the roadway here, so I'm going to aim my sights down at them and take them out as my teammates move in around me. And as you can see, the game is almost over. I mean, it's pretty much been won for the past 10 minutes by now, because like I said, the enemy team just hasn't gotten organized. I mean, honestly, it doesn't matter what the individual skill of each of your team members are. It really doesn't. If you can get all of those low-skilled team members organized and acting as a coherent unit, you can do anything. It wouldn't matter if I was the best player in mag. I would get overwhelmed and cut down immediately if I were faced with an organized squad of 8 guys pushing up the far left side or the middle. I might be able to do some damage to a group like that if I manage to flank behind them and attack them from behind, but you know, I'm just one guy. There would be way too many guys for me to be able to make a large impact. By the time I killed 2, 3, or 4 guys, the rest of them would turn around and just cut me down. And then right after that, you know what would happen? They pull their med kits out and immediately revive all of their fallen comrades. And you know what would happen after that? They would still be a strong group of 7 or 8 guys, a full squad, and they would move in on that objective. Now, of course, if that ever happened on the microphone, I'd be screaming at my squad saying, "Hey guys, they are heading to the objective. You guys Get away from the middle and head to the objective right now, because there's a full squad heading over there. So, you know, since I've got some clan mates in my squad here, as you can see, we would probably be able to fend it off. But, you know, oh, and I just got killed by a teammate. That's good. But that's okay. What was I talking about? I forgot where I was going with what I was saying. But look here, I'm flanking these guys from behind. Take out a good number of them with the help from a teammate. But ouch. Ouch. I forgot what I was saying. It's something about acting as a team. But anyway, if you can organize your team, even if they're not clan mates, even if they're just random guys, just get on your mic if you have a mic and try to get something going. And be enthusiastic about it. Don't talk down on your teammates. Be enthusiastic. Try to get them motivated. Don't be mean to them. Try to get them motivated. If they don't pull together, and if they don't listen to you, if they don't try to act as a team, then you know what? That's okay. You can move on to the next game and just try it again. But stay positive and try to get things organized. If you can, try to play with other people in a group, or join a clan and try to play with your clan members. But the game's over. I've got 3 seconds left before the game ends, and I get a final kill. So Sever wins the Sabotage battle. I get on the MVP list. And final score is 62 kills and 10 deaths. See you later. This has been GetJesse.